Hey everybody, welcome back to Lead Therapy. I'm going to say it right off the bat. We either need to defund or abolish the ATF. And there's a lot of reasons for that, and people have said that for years and years and years. But what came to light overnight, what they're trying to do is just they're out of control. So if you haven't heard, the ATF want to reclassify AR and AK brace pistols as an AOW or any other weapon, which of course you would have to fill out the paperwork, and it's a $5 tax stamp, and so it's not the $200 tax stamp if it's deemed an SBR, which they could try to do that too as well. And of course a lot of people are saying, well, why are they doing that like right now? Of course, it's just like in 2016, there's all these polls and people are saying that Biden is going to win. And we all know that Biden said a long time ago that he wanted to place Beto O'Rourke in charge of, trying to get rid of the so-called assault weapons, the scary weapons. And then a lot of people said if you look at his plan, if he can't totally get rid of them, then he would like to have them registered. Well, this is just a form of registering them, because you have to fill out paperwork, and of course the name, the serial number, and all that stuff. And we all know from past history, registration leads to confiscation, and then God knows whatever else. I was going to make a totally different video of this, and I'm still going to make them later on, going over and just going back at my visit from the ATF, and talking about some of the comments and my plans going forward with that. But look forward to that. That is coming. So let's go, and if I keep looking down, I'm just looking at my notes real quick. Let's, just in the past, 7, 8, 10 years, what the ATF has done or tried to do. Of course, what was it, 5, 6, 7 years ago, all of a sudden overnight too as well, they came out with this letter saying that you can't put the braces, the pistol brace on your shoulder anymore. And if you do, somehow that reclassifies your firearm as an SBR. And so there was people that didn't even wouldn't even let touch their body at all. And it said not touch the shoulder or anything close to that. But we all figured out that you could put them on your cheek and that's fine. But you saw even after the ruling I'm going to talk about, people still wouldn't put it on their cheek, afraid that the ATF was going to come after them. Not too soon after that, then out of the blue, they said that they wanted to ban all green tip ammo, especially if it's coming out of an AR or an AK, especially naming like XM855 and the likes. They did come out and have where you could write a letter to them, and with all the big channels, there was hundreds of thousands of letters written, and they saw how passionate that we are about our Second Amendment rights, and that did not happen. And then about a year or so after that, then they came out overnight saying, oh, you can now sporadically touch your pistol brace to your shoulder, not all the time, but sporadically. And then you still see people after this ruling still didn't want to touch it, especially on YouTube, because they were afraid they were going to get jacked up by the ATF. And then of course just recently, excuse me, was it about a month ago that they contacted Q, sent them about the honey badger, sent them a cease and desist letter about that, and saying that that it's being marketed as an SBR and it's not a braced pistol like they say that it is. And then that they put a stop on that for a while. So I guess the lawyers can hash it out or whatever. I've also saw an interview from the guy who came up with the idea for the pistol braces, and he's talked with a lot of the lawyers from the ATF trying to get actual confirmation of what they mean, what they exactly want as far as dimensions of a brace, what you can do, what you can't do, so that everybody can stay within being legal, and they won't give it to them. And of course, not that it matters to a lot of other people, and I'm not a big fish in this huge sea anyway, but of course my visit from the ATF about 2 weeks ago. And so, and of course, now the ATF didn't do this, but of course we had not too long ago, a year or so ago, Trump doing the executive order banning the bump stocks, which is a total big mistake because, like I said, every little bit leads up to just trying to get it all from us. So one thing also, make sure you go look at these other big channels. Guns and Gadgets, a video is already out already, and others, like I said, look forward to looking at Tim from Military Arms Channel. I believe he'll be live at 8 o'clock Eastern. But we need to contact all of our representatives to get this stopped, just like we did years ago with the green tip ammo. We cannot let them take our Second Amendment rights bit by bit until we have nothing at all to protect ourselves and our families. So thank you for watching. I do appreciate everybody that watched my 2 videos about my visit from the ATF. Just briefly, the first one blew up like crazy over the weekend, and it's now got over 130,000 views. The other one is over close to 60,000 views, and tons of comments. And like I said, I'm going to be making videos later this weekend talking about the comments, things that I'm in the works of doing and things like that. So also please, if you guys will make sure you give the thumbs up, subscribe, share the videos. I also heard reports, and I don't know if they're true, that some of the videos being put up on YouTube about this have been taken down. I don't know if that's true, but that's why everybody's trying to get everybody who is putting videos out there to share this, to get this out there, share it to all platforms. So if they try to take it down, they can't get everybody. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next video.